Hello, welcome to our live webinar. I'm Jacob and I will be your host today. I will show you how to become a PLC programmer in 2025. We have started a new year, we have January, and it is good time to start with new job opportunities, to start searching for new jobs right now. Today, I will show you how to become a PLC programmer, but without spending a ton of money. As you know, industrial equipment is expensive and we have a solution for this. I will show you how to start with automation and robotics programming with free simulators, free programming environment, how to use trial licenses to get basic functionalities of this software. I'm Jacob, and together with my partner Matthew, we run Control Byte company since 2019. Please write on a chat where do you come from, and write if you want to learn PLC programming. Write yes or no. This is live session. You can ask questions on a chat and I will answer all your questions during this live session. Okay, we have the first viewer from Ottawa. Yes, of course. Yanni from South Africa. Aldi from Albania. Hello, Aldi. Nice to meet you. We have viewer from Tennessee. Yes, PLC. Yes for PLC programming. Nice. Radu. Yes. Okay. Kagan from Bulgaria. Hello. Nice to see you. From Breslau. Yes. Thank you for your answer. Josip from Croatia. Yes, I want to learn PLC programming. Okay, I see that a lot of you have a lot of motivation to learn PLC programming, and today I will show you how to start without spending tons of money and as quickly as you can. Bosnia and Herzegovina, hello. Gelso from Serbia, hello, nice to see you. Bright View from Greece, hello. We have Sito from South Africa. We have Conrad from Ireland. Hello, Conrad. Kira from Macedonia. Okay, so write on the chat and we'll come back to your answers in a minute. As I said, you can post your questions on the chat and I will answer them during this live session. If you are a new viewer of our YouTube channel, please hit the like button below this video. It will help to spread our tutorials around the internet. And remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell next to subscribe button. As I promised, today's webinar will be today we are providing a certificate of participation in this webinar, and remember to stay to the end of this live meeting, of this live session. At the end, I will send you a link to generate such a certificate of participation for this meeting. A few words about me and Jacob. What is Control Byte? Who are we? What we do? So we deal with machine and automation system design plus education. We worked in many industrial companies in field of automation, and since 2019 we run our own company regarding education and machine and automation system design. These are photographs of our robotic stands, our projects made for IKEA factories in northern Poland, in Central Europe. We also cooperate with major automation systems manufacturers like Lenze, Tark, Siemens, Wieland, and we also cooperate with distributor of SolidWorks electrical software. You can find us on LinkedIn. Just search for Matthew Kurantovich, add him to your network, and we'll be in touch on LinkedIn. Okay, most of you are interested in PLC programming, and right now we are discussing how to start with PLC programming, but you should know that we have different courses for beginners and for intermediate level programmers. If you go to our website, controlbyte.tech, you can find all the trainings that are available right now on our website. Right now, we have opened registration for premium Siemens S7 1200 at S7 1500 PLC programming in ladder logic and FBD. This is our bestseller basic course for new to PLC programming and automation. There are only 2 days left for registration with a huge discount after 2 days. On Thursday, we close the registration and you will not be able to join no more. Okay? So today I will show you how to start with PLC programming, how to install proper software, how to run your programs in simulation environment so you can start as soon as possible. Okay, as you can see on our website, we have hundreds of students that completed our courses. We run course training in Central Europe in different languages, in English right now, as you can see as well. And we have more than 1,027 200 sorry 74 students on this Siemens PLC training, and this number is growing every month. Okay, what is the formula of our training? So this is your PC, and we provide online training on our e-learning platform. In our courses, you have access to different project templates and different programming tasks from the basics to complex ones. We have also live meetings and support on our Discord channel. Okay, I will show you our Discord channel. So this is our Discord channel where we provide support for our courses. Right here, you can reach out to us and we will answer all your questions. We can also arrange live sessions to solve your problems. If you're starting with automation and programming, you're probably in one of these places. Maybe you have finished school and you are looking for your first job. Maybe you've been working for a while and you want to work as automation programmer, automation specialist, and have a good salary. Maybe you got bored with your previous job and you're looking for new challenges. And of course, maybe you're a hobbyist and programming robots and PLC is just cool. So, as you could see, we have 100 of students on our training, and we know what are the main problems for each of them. Why entering the world of automation and PLC programming is a challenge. Example PLC programs are not available on the internet. Solution for the first problem is included into our courses, into our training. In our courses, we provide PLC program templates based on global standards. We use the main programming languages used in industry like ladder logic and structured text or SCL for Siemens PLCs. We have industrial experience and we use program templates from our previous jobs. Problem number 2, companies protect their know-how and software for machines. Usually, if a manufacturer delivers a machine for a factory, the PLC is secured with a password, and maintenance department don't have those passwords to download all the software from the machines. So they are also not published on GitHub like in IT world, because this is know-how of the machine manufacturers. We have a solution in our courses because we collaborate with manufacturers and distributors of automation equipment like Siemens, Lenze, Tark, Wieland, Finder. And these companies provide us libraries, support, and resources for their devices, for their equipment. Okay, question from the chat. Can I get a replay of the webinar? My network is very poor. No problem. This webinar is published on YouTube and you can use the link later on. Bright asks, do you have a SCADA integration course? Yes, right now we have registration for Siemens PLC course, but if you check those tiles with different courses, you will find HMI and SCADA in Siemens TIA Portal and WinCC unified course. So this is the one that you seek. Okay, the next problem, the next challenge, the hardware and software is expensive in automation industry. The full software for example, such a stand, like this one that I'm showing right now, is about 300 euros. The equipment is also really expensive. The single S7 1500 controllers is like 500 euros. The next one is also something like this. So the whole set is about a few thousand euros. So Uh, Such a stand to start PLC programming and HMI is expensive, but you don't need to buy the whole software and the hardware to start programming. The solution is to start with free PLC simulators like PLCSIM from Siemens. This is the small little window on the right. You can also simulate HMI panels like the real ones with the full functionality. Sorry. Okay. So if you are new to PLC programming, the best option is to start with Siemens software, TIA Portal and PLCSIM. Siemens programming environment for PLC supports different programming languages like ladder logic, FBD, and text-based language like SCL. With this software, you can program the leading PLC units like S7 1200 and S7 1500. You will get access to standard library, extended library like PIDs, motion library, and of course communication libraries like Profinet, Profibus, Modbus, and more. What about licensing? So if you want to learn, Siemens gives you free trial license that you can use for 21 days. You can use every TIA Portal version for 21 days. You can, for example, start with TIA Portal version 16th, use it for 21 days, and then install the newer one, TIA Portal version 17th, and then move even to 18th, 19th, and the latest one is TIA Portal version 20. Okay, so if you start with programming, I can assure you that you will see no difference at the first glance with TIA Portal version 16th and version 19th, for example. There is like 6 years between those versions, but the basic programming principles and the interface is almost the same. If you get to know the basics, the basic library and the program structure, the program tree, you will see the features that are added to the newer version. But if you start version 16th, 17th is completely okay to start learning. Okay, we have some questions on the chat. Modern control technology areas, David. Can we have a good salary as an electrical engineer? We can learn this faster. Thus, we need to get knowledge in mechanical. Thank you. So, if you are electrical engineer, you will have no problem in PLC programming because you have basic knowledge of electrical equipment. But if you want to start from a scratch, we also have a solution for you. If you are, for example, a mechanical engineer and you want to start with PLC programming, we have a training called Industrial Automation Basics and Electrical Diagrams. This training covers the basic topics about automation equipment and instrumentation. Okay, Marco says USA gives Siemens EcoStruxure for free. Okay, if you have links, you can share them with us. in Europe, we have the trial versions. Maybe in USA, those are for free. Okay, and the second simulation environment is Factory IO. This is a 3D factory simulator with ready-to-use scenes that you can connect to your PLC SIM. You don't need any hardware. You can create your own virtual factory with conveyors, robots, actuators, sensors, control cabinets, and connect it to your PLC program. Okay, I will show you how it looks like. So I have another question for you. Do you have any experience please write on the chat if you have any experience with Siemens TIA portal. You can write yes, no, or a little. Okay, so here on the right, I have a scene from Factory IO. This is a 2D manipulator scene. And here on the left, you can see TIA portal with online project that controls this 2D manipulator. So if you start with PLC programming, the best option is to start with TIA portal from Siemens. Siemens PLCs are the most common in Europe and in USA also, but in USA you can meet Alan Bradley mostly. In Europe and around Europe, you will in 80% of the machines you will see Siemens. Okay, I have some answers to our question. Do you have an experience with Siemens TIA portal? A little, Radomir says. Boyakie, I'm electrical engineer in Ghana. Can I learn PLC, move to Europe to work? In my opinion, no problem. But firstly, you have to gain the basic knowledge, get a basic certificate, and then apply for a job in Europe. There are projects like 3 to 6 months for a PLC programmer or for electrical engineer for industrial projects in Europe or in USA. So if you know the basics, you can apply for those jobs with no problem. Okay. Most of you don't have experience in TIA portal. Muhammad says a little. Okay. Master Stacker says yes, he has experience in TIA portal. Amir says yes, I use TIA portal version 19th. Okay. Okay. Mike asks, do you have any plans for the Rockwell RS Logic course? Yes, we have the plans, but I think that it will be launched for 3 months or 4 months, because we are finishing all the courses from Siemens right now. Okay, so most of you are beginners in TI Portal and Siemens, so I will give you a brief introduction into this programming environment. We'll discuss the ladder logic, programming language, the project tree, and how you can connect this with this virtual factory I/O. So let's start with the factory I/O. So this is the basic scene with 2D manipulator, but you can use the whole library here to build your own factory. You can set here conveyors, different types of actuators like pushers. You can even place entire robotic station. You have also a palletizer, 2D manipulator, a water tank, and many more. So as you can see, there is a bunch of ready-to-go elements that you can implement into your scenario. And this software is perfect for learning. Why is it perfect? Because you will see how the industrial equipment works in real time, okay? So here we have 2 conveyors and 2D manipulators. If I dock all tags, all the signals from this scene, you can see the signals that you have to code, implement into your PLC program, okay? For example, here you have entry conveyor. I can start and stop this conveyor. I can switch on and off with this signal. Okay, this is Boolean signal to state. I have also analog signals. For example, for a manipulator, I can move this manipulator up and down, left and right with those 2 analog signals. Okay. And those signals have to be mapped to the driver of our PLC system. So here are the addresses of the variables in the PLC, like input variables, I0.0, Boolean variables, some analog values with real variables, and integer variables for vision sensor. Here you can see a camera that detects the QR code on the elements. So as you can see, it looks like a computer game, but you have to create your code with a professional programming environment, which is TIA Portal. And you will use programming languages like ladder logic, which is the mostly used programming language for PLCs. And of course, you can use other languages For example, like SCL. SCL is text-based programming language for PLCs. Bright asks, do you write program for the robots in the factory I/O? So this is a good question. If you place a robotic station here in factory I/O, you have basic signals. Which integrate this robotic station with the entire production line. So here you do not program a trajectory of this robot, but this robot gives you information about a production process of this cell. So you have to implement entire logic from, for example, for the input conveyor for this robotic station. Not this one, it will be, okay, this one. So we have to place a input conveyor for this robotic station, output conveyor, and you have to check the status signal of this robotic station and set the start and stop signal for starting the manufacturing process of this CNC machine. Okay, Mike asks, can you show example how in I/O symbol list in this project are defined? Are you use some kind of standardization? Okay. So, as I said, we start with the driver of the factory I/O. There are some names for the signals, and we have to proceed with the I/O signal mapping right here. Those variables are defined in our PLC tag table. Here are the basic signals for our scene. So in our courses, for learning purposes, we use Hungarian notation, which means that we use special prefixes depending on the data type of the variable. For example, for Boolean variables, we use X. For integer, we use I. For real, we use R. And for byte, we use B, and so on. And the second standard that we use is camel case. And this is a really good standard in combination with Hungarian notation with those prefixes. And if you want, you can also apply another standard, for example, depending on the electrical schematics, where you can introduce, for example, function and location of the equipment. You can use, for example, equal sign A01 plus F2 and so on. So there are different standards, and you will find them in our courses as well. How does the programming interface connect to factory I/O? Is it straightforward? Okay, so this is the variable list in our PLC project. In our PLC program, we have a special project template with a function 9000. This is the function that allows you to connect with factory I/O. In Factory I/O, we have different drivers. For example, we have driver for Siemens PLCs, the physical hardware, and you can connect also with S7 PLCSIM. You have to proceed with the configuration. Right here, define the number of variables and use project template from our course to connect it to your PLC program. Okay, so if you want to create a program for a PLC, you have to add organization block. There are different organization blocks, and you can use different programming languages like ladder logic, like FBD, SCL, and there are a few more. But the most commonly used are those three right now. There are different program blocks like function blocks, functions, and data blocks. All those blocks are covered in our courses. You will learn how to use them, how to implement them in your program. Okay. So this program is quite complex. It has 18 networks. Each network is responsible for one functionality. The first network is responsible, for example, for starting, pausing, and stopping entire system. The next networks are steps of the manipulator. There are 8 steps. Then manipulator flags, step transition, stopping manipulator when pause on or stop. Network responsible for controlling entry conveyor, exit conveyor, buttons, LEDs, and more. Okay, so as you can see, this is not so easy, but in our courses, we start with the basics. We start with the basics conveyors, basics instructions, and then we move to more complex scenes. So what do you need to do first? Firstly, master the basic instructions for ladder logic. If you go to standard library, you will find the basic instructions like bit logic operations, timers, counters, comparator operations, math functions, move instructions, and more. So if you want to be a good PLC programmer, you have to gain complete knowledge about those instructions, each of them, okay? You have to master the standard library and test your program using basic scenes in Factory I/O. Okay, question from a chat. Can you give us a roadmap, an effective one, to master that? Yes, of course. As I said, you have to master the basic instructions and then move to more complex programs. And you should know that we have created an entire course, entire training path from the totally beginner to advanced PLC programmer. If you go to our web page, You can also check different types of courses with according to different fields. Some of you will only need the basic programming course, okay? But if you, for example, deal with VFDs, servo drives, and motion control, you will need servo drives and VFD programming training, okay? If you work with Siemens PLCs, it will be useful for you to know different communication protocols like Modbus, Profinet, OPC UA, and more. You will also need HMI and SCADA programming for Siemens control panels. And right here, you'll find a simple roadmap which course to start with, okay? So in our opinion and in our experience, the best option is to start with our premium Siemens PLC programming course. This is the course, the training, okay? And if you want to know the basics about instrumentation, about the devices in control cabinet, you should check the Industrial Automation Basics course. This is the course. And then you can move on to step number 2 with text-based programming languages, communication protocols, servo drive programming, object-oriented programming, and, for example, codesys programming. But you didn't mention the classic control. What do you mean? The classic control methods are shown in the basic Siemens PLC programming course in ladder logic and FBD. I will show you all the projects in a minute, okay? Question, templates will be auto-generated from factory I/O, or do we have to do the drawing? So the project templates should be done by your own, but in our training, if you sign up for the training, you will get the templates from our e-learning platform. We publish the templates. You can just start the template and you will have ready to go variable list, and you don't have to do this on your own, okay? So as I said, we start with the basics for ladder logic, like normally open contacts, normally closed contacts, logical operation, like AND, or NOR and NAND. Then we move on to counter instructions and timer instructions. So how to boost your programming skills? The fastest way is to sign up for our premium PLC course. This is the course that you can see on our website right now. The registration is open. Then after registration, you can join our Discord channel, and you learn PLC programming from us, from Control Byte. You give your programs to us for a review. You can build a project portfolio based on your programs built with TIA Portal and Factory AO, and you can share your project with others, for example, on LinkedIn. You can also get a certificate of completion for this training and share it on LinkedIn. So today we have many questions about PLC Programmer. So PLC programmer has high demand and job security on the market. You have high salary prospects. You can work as PLC programmer in diverse industrial applications, and you have to continuously learn the new things. Every year there are new programming environment updates that you have to learn. So, but you will have impactful work because PLC programmers play a crucial role in designing and implementing automation solutions. As a PLC programmer, you'll have flexibility and remote work opportunities. As I said, you can join our training. We have a PLC programming course for you, where you will find over 100 practical video lessons, more than 18 hours of video lessons. You work in PLC and in PLC environment and virtual factory simulator. You get support from us, from Control Byte instructors on Discord channel. We have live meetings on Discord with microphones. What is the best part of our training? You will have homework tasks and projects to complete on your own, and we'll provide a review of your code. You'll get feedback. After completing the course, you'll get a certificate of completion. And of course, you'll have access to professional from automation branch on our Discord channel. Mike asks, how much can I get as a PLC programmer in Poland, for instance, in Lublin area as a new one? So recently on our Discord, we have an job advertisement for 4.5 K euros. So it's like 20 PLNs, 20 Ks. And someone was looking for a PLC programmer near Katowice, so you can check our Discord. How to become a PLC programmer as soon as possible? So the fastest way is to sign up for our course and get access to our project templates and to our well-prepared training path, okay? You start with the basic scenarios like the conveyors, the control cabinet with a few switches, where you will test, where you will test your programs on a real working factory. If you have any questions, you can write in the chat and we'll display your questions in a minute. As I said, we start with the basic scenarios. You will learn what is normally open contact, normally closed contacts, a coil. You will learn a lot about truth tables and different Boolean operations. And then you will test your code, different scenarios, in factory I/O. This is the best part of the training. So then we'll move on to counter and timing instructions. You will test different scenarios for counting application. For example, here you can see a buffering line. Your task will be to buffer 3 containers and then move them to the end of the line. And in this case, this is a homework task. So we present the assumptions for this scenario, and then you will have to complete this on your own, okay? After the basic project, we move to more complex one. For example, this is the sorting station with a pallet sorter, the measuring carton, and a lot of sensors. Please, can I get mentors if I sign up for your training? Yeah. We are available on our Discord chat, and here you can ask questions, you can post whatever you want. We have also a forum here that you can start a thread, and we can develop your project, your code. Okay. So we have also homework assignment here on Discord channel. This is, for example, homework channel for communication training, and you can see how many homework assignments were posted here from our students. That's it's like hundreds of them, as you can see. Okay. Matthew, besides you, is also going to be a teacher for this course. Matthew also is running some of the courses and provides support is available on the Discord. Can you give us helpful books, please? Yes, of course. In our course, we'll give you a list of books from Siemens. Siemens delivers good manuals for programming, but as you can learn, as you can check on yourself, it is hard learning only from books. So that's why we created our online trainings with project templates, with ready-to-go scenarios and list of video lessons. This is the fastest way to learn PLC programming. In our course, we have different projects. Okay, this is the sorting line for the pallets, and then we move on to programming with FBD language, which is similar to ladder. You have to know the difference and how to convert each other. We have different projects. This one is sorting line with vision sensor, where you have to sort the products based on the signal from the vision sensor. And according to the code read from the product, you have to move them to the proper slide on the exit line. Mike asks, do we need to have complex knowledge about the drive sensors or electrical switches? No, you have to only get basic knowledge. to start with PLC programming, you have to know how to create a list of signals, how to implement this list in TIA portal. Will show you this. And if you want to get a good basic knowledge about instrumentation, about the drive sensors and electrical systems and connections of the PLC to the electrical network, this is the course for you, Industrial Automation Basics and Electrical Diagram. Right now, you can actually sign up for a course bundle. If you click on the ladder course, if you click buy this course, you will be redirected to a page with course bundle. And the first bundle includes the Industrial Automation Basics course. This is the course where we teach about the basics of instrumentation and how to read electrical diagrams for industrial application. Okay, so this is the best option for the start. The next project is the regulator for a water tank, where we will implement an algorithm of proportional regulator for a real water tank. So this is a really nice project where you have a water tank with real world behavior of the water level. You have to read the signal from the level sensor. You have two proportional valves for filling and discharging the water from the tank. And step by step, we'll show you how to implement a regulator to fill the water tank with a proper water level. After those projects, we'll focus on structuring your program with functions and functions blocks. We'll test different types of blocks on the elements which are pneumatic pushers, okay? The last project for this course is a project with 2D manipulator, where we will implement a sequence for operation of this manipulator. And in this project, we'll also implement product tracking based on the vision sensor and QR codes on those products. So this is the project that I showed you. If I go to our DBs, I will be able to check what was the last project in the box. So here we implement product structures, and we log data about the projects that were in the container in the last cycle. Okay, so this is the basis of product tracking, and then we can, for example, send this data to edge computer, to SQL database, and more. Okay. So if you want to learn PLC programming, you can attend a stationary training. The cost of the training is like 100 to 200 euros. And online training is much cheaper. It's like to 500 euros, okay? For people who want to carry out projects in automation and gain better employment, increase earnings. For people who need support from experienced specialists in the process of learning PLC programming. When creating a PLC programming course, we ask future PLC programmers what exactly they struggle with. So we heard that I don't know how to start and I don't have money for expensive equipment. Don't worry, you can start with Siemens programming environment, a free PLC simulator, free HMI simulator. We also heard, I have never programmed PLC and I don't know how to start. So learn the basics first. Learn theory of ladder logic, learn about sensors and actuators, and start your first project in the simulator. We also heard it overwhelms me the amount of knowledge to acquire. In our training, we deliver projects from the basic ones to complex. If you have a lack of motivation, don't worry, we are here to help you. You will have live webinars on a platform with a Control Byte team, with me, I'm Jacob, and with Matthew. I would like to program PLCs and work with the projects myself. In our training, we provide project templates for you, and you will have homework tasks to solve on your own. You will receive programming tips, and you will be able to use your knowledge in real projects. If you have no time for training, no problem. If you sign up for our online course, you have access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to the training e-learning platform from your computer with internet access. If you want to know how long does the training take? The training takes from 1 to 2 weeks, but you can spread your activity over time for up to a year or more. Right now, you will get lifetime access to your course. In the future, we plan to introduce limited access to 1 year. But right now, if you sign up, you will have lifetime access. And we'll support you on the Discord forum and on the Discord chat. Access right now is really cheap. It won't be 5,000 euros like the stationary training. We have a special offer for you. Today, we have opened a training group for 50 future PLC programmers. The offer is time limited. We open registration for only for 1 week. If you go to our page, you will see the registration deadline. We are closing registration on Thursday at 11 p.m., January the 16th. So after this date, we close the student list and we start working with them, okay? So if you are not sure about joining our training, you have a safe transaction and 14-day money back guarantee. Okay, we provide secure transactions with Stripe or PayPal. And if you sign up for the course and you will say, okay, the course is not for me, I have no time, I need my money back, or something else will happen, no problem. Just write a mail and we will provide you a full refund with our Stripe refund mechanism, no problem. So you will have full customer satisfaction, okay? Okay, so let's go to our website. Another question from Mike. All right, I receive all on Discord channel, but how long is taking the course? I suppose your support is not unlimited when I'm going to need it anytime. So, Mike, we created this course like 5 years ago, and we have more than 1,000 students on this learning program. So we, I think that we met any problem that is possible during learning PLC programming with our course, with our training program. Okay, so we made a first edition in 2019, and after this we improved our course in this way that you will have really our aim, our goal is to provide you a learning path that you will run with no problem, okay? And we provide support on Discord channel as long as you go with the course, as you program and create your code for with the projects in the course. So our support is not limited right now, and you can, for example, finish this course up to a year. Okay, so we'll finish this meeting in a minute, but I would like to show you how to register, how to sign up for the course, so that you will have any doubt before registration. So this is our website, controlbyte.tech. If you want to sign up for the PLC programming course, you have to click on this icon. You will be redirected to information page for Siemens PLC training for Siemens PLCs. Here is a video that you should check. Here you will learn about all the projects in the course. You can see what you will learn, which project will you do during the course. And then you can find a course outline right here with sample lessons. If you go lower, you will find also the certificate template right here. And right now we have a special offer. We have a huge discount. This discount ends on Thursday as well. So if you enroll into this course right now, the entire cost of the course will be 99 euros. This is like 60% discount right now. And if you want to enroll into the course, just click buy this course. And you will be redirected to a page with course bundles, okay? So here you can choose if you want to enroll into only Siemens Premium PLC programming course, or maybe you want Industrial Automation Basics, the course that teaches how to read electrical diagrams and how instrumentation and devices in the industrial control cabinet work. You can enroll into this course in a bundle with Siemens PLC programming course. This is the mostly chosen one course bundles in our portfolio. You can also select a course bundle, Siemens PLC programming course and Coils programming course in structured text. Siemens PLC programming course is in ladder logic, whereas the Coils programming course is in structured text, the text-based programming language for PLCs, okay? So this is also a really good choice if you want to learn the basics of Siemens PLCs and you want to learn the text-based programming language for PLCs. You can also select the free course bundle, also with a very good price, 249 euros, and you can save up to 400 euros with this bundle option, okay? So if you want to sign up for the course, just click on this option, and you have to proceed with the payment on a Stripe payment gateway. You have to only provide your email address, select payment method. You can, for example, select a link, payment method, PayPal, credit card, and so on. If you are not in Eurozone, if you are not from Europe, you will have here option to select your own currency, okay? I don't have this option because my currency is Euro right now, but you will see here, for example, different types of currencies like pounds, dollars, and so on. Can I also receive signed diploma sent to my home by post? I think that there will be no problem with this, but please send a request on our mailbox before registration, okay? Okay, so this is the end of the meeting. I think that right now you have the full information about how to start with PLC programming, how to start with our courses. You know which course to start with, what is the learning path on our platform. You should know that we have different types of courses. If you want to start with PLC programming, you should choose Premium Siemens PLC programming in ladder logic. You can select a bundle with Industrial Automation Basics and, for example, with Coils programming. In the near future, in a few weeks, we'll start another training programs like communication training, Siemens programming in text-based programming language SCL, servo drives training, and HMI and SCADA programming. So start with the basic Siemens course and then move on to the intermediate level courses like communication, text-based SCL programming course, servo drives, and HMI programming and SCADA. Okay, so in the beginning, I promise you a certificate of attendance. So I will send you a link on the chat. This is the certificate form. Okay, and I have to provide you the password for the form. Please wait a minute. If you have any questions about enrolling into the course, please write on the chat. I will be available in 2 minutes from now, and I will answer your questions. Then, of course, you can write on our mailbox. This is If you have more questions, you can write to us, contact@controlbyte.tech. This is our mailbox. Okay, I have posted you a link for certificate generation. This is the password for this form. You have to type the password right here, then insert your email address, your name, and accept the terms. Okay, and you will get the certificate of attendance for this meeting. Okay, we have questions. Please, can it be waived for the Africans? The exchange rate is high. The exchange fee for the foreign currencies, not euros, is on us. So you will not have any additional fees regarding to exchange rate, okay? If you go to Stripe payment gate, and you will select here different currency, the exchange fee is on us, and you will get no extra fees. What is going to happen next when I will pay for the course by PayPal? Will I get some kind of password, a link for the Discord channel? Yes, sure. We have an online platform, e-learning platform. This is our e-learning platform for all the courses, okay? And right here, you'll get access to those courses after enrolling to the course. And for example, if you enroll into a premium PLC course, after getting access to the e-learning platform, you'll get the view of the first lessons, and in the first lesson we'll show you how to register on our Discord server, how to sign up for this Discord channel, and how to get help. Okay. I just checked prices for Canadians, and the exchange rate and extra fees are very high. Okay, so if you have problems with the exchange rate, you can take a screenshot and send us to contact to the mail contact.controlbyte.tech, and we'll see what we can do with your currency. Okay. Because some of the exchange rate are made automatically, and we have to check if we can do something with this. And I will receive that on my email. Yes, after registration, you will receive an email with access to our e-learning platform. SK Shaibin, certificate website link doesn't open, that is in Polish language, please help. If you have problems, please write an email contact@controlbyte.tech, and we'll help you with the certificate. We'll resend the link on your email, okay? Please, the exchange rate from Ghana to euro is very high, 16 times the euro. Okay, so if you have problems with the exchange rate, I can tell you that using PayPal will be the best option, because PayPal has really good exchange rate. The registration for PayPal is free of charge. You get only some fees during the transactions. Okay. So if you are, for example, from Africa, from Central or Southern Africa, you can use PayPal to get a good exchange rate. But firstly, you have to establish a PayPal account. Okay, if you have more questions, please write on the chat, and we'll be closing our live session in a few minutes. I have Visa card, so I can use that one to pay. Yes, sure, you can use the card. The first option at the top of the list is paying by card. You can use Visa, MasterCard, and other cards, okay? We have a question from Amir. Do you have courses which give focus programming on backhoe platform? So right now we don't have TwinCAD programming course, but we have Coils, which TwinCAD bases on. If you go to our website, you will find the PLC programming instructors in Coils. And this is the best course to start programming. You will take the knowledge from this course, from Coils environment, and move to TwinCAD with no problems. Having issue with the certificate link, cannot issue the certificate. Okay, so if you have the problem with the certificate, no problem. Maybe it's a problem with the region. Just please send us an email, contact@controlbyte.tech, and we will resend your certificate on your email. Okay? So today, thank you. That's all for today. Thank you for attendance in this live sessions. Okay. Last question. Do you have some courses about Siemens logo? No, right now we have only about S7 1200, S7 1500 PLCs. Those are more advanced PLCs than a logo. But you will start with the very basics, so this is the best option to start. So thank you once again, and see you in the course on our Discord platform and on our e-learning platform. Thank you and see you. Bye.